I understand if you're a Philly fan that you're all in, at least the management is, all in on Carson Wentz. And that was proven when they let the Super Bowl MVP, Nick Foles, go in free agency, and he went to Jacksonville. And he went there. And, and it was evident that this team is high on Carson Wentz from the very beginning when they drafted him. So, hence the point why that contract extension, you're not keeping Foles. So I don't think you have given Carson Wentz any sense of reason to be looking over his shoulder and why he should be nervous and why he might be upset at the franchise. Not that being upset really matters at the franchise, if you know what I mean, because you are played to play a sport here. The point I'm trying to make is, who are the Eagles competing against for the services of Carson Wentz, being that he's still on the contract and he hasn't really been able to stay healthy? So why go in on this now? You already done everything this franchise has done to make it known that Wentz is their quarterback. Why the extension? He has to prove that he's healthy. How will his ACL be? You know, if I was doing a contract, this would have been, I don't know. Carson, Wentz has always been the future, and that was the whole point of drafting him. A player I know cannot predict if he's going to get hurt or not, and that's part of the sport. I get it. But people all of a sudden are knocking Foles, completely forgetting what they've done. Saying Foles had many weapons to help him win the Super Bowl. Oh, really? That's all it takes. And I know this team, on top of Wentz, you have two solid tight ends, and Ertz and Goddard. It's going to be an interesting season. But I'll break this stat down for you. If you remove the 11-2 run the Eagles had under Wentz in 2018, and that 11th win is really half, since Foles replaced him midway through the game after the knee injury, that in the other 27 games started by Wentz, 16 in 2016 and 11 last year, that the Eagles are only 12-15 in those games with Carson Wentz. Let that sink in. And why am I saying if we remove the 11-2 run? Because you have to look at his body of work as a whole, and not just that 11-2 run before the ACL tear. And when you read between the lines, his overall stats aren't as great as they appear to be. And now listen, if I take away all of his losses, do I realize he's undefeated? Yes. Yes. Here's the thing. What was the rush to pay him is what I'm saying. He's had ups and downs. Quarterbacks are coming up and getting better. That's all I'm saying. Too early, you should have waited. Not that I don't have confidence in Wentz, because I do. But maybe you should wait just a little bit. Who are you competing against? Hope all is well.